Hello everyone, welcome to Ortho PG Essentials. Today I will be discussing about tips, tricks and strategies which is time tested to crack TNB Ortho Theory examination. Now, 2 months before examination, provided you have well prepared your notes and most of the topics has been of the syllabus has been covered. So before 2 months, what you do is you start reading and revising last 8 to 10 years papers. Revise a small portion daily. Discuss with your colleagues and practice diagram while you are reading parallelly so that you can do it easily in your examination. Try to teach the complex topics, difficult topics to your juniors or your colleagues so that you will be understanding it better and recalling it better. Now 40 days prior to examination, this is the time when usually dates are declared, and you will be getting in your hand around 35 to 45 days. So divide this 35 to 45 days into 30 plus 5 to 10 days. Now in this 30 days, what you have to do is you revise last 8-year paper. If you finish it within 30 days, then try to revise it again, but do not go beyond 8 years. During this time, try to make paper-wise list of last 5-year questions, like last 5-year question of paper 1 in one list, last 5-year question of paper 2 in another list. In such way, make 4 list of last 5-year topics paper-wise. This will come handy during the last week and the week of your examination. Now 7 to 10 days before examination, this is the time, and this time period will decide your performances on how well are you going to write the answers. So during this time you have to focus yourself only to the high yield topics, and the high yield topic is all the questions that has been asked in last 5 years. Do not jump beyond that. At least have 1 hour slot for discussion with your friends, and during this time you should discuss the always asked topics and the difficult topics so that you become familiar with all these questions. Now in the week of examination, start for paper 1 2 to 3 days at least before paper 1. Why? Because one, you will be traveling to your examination center if it is not in your city. Second is that you are reading paper 1 for all the 4 papers. Right? Now for paper 1, again read paper 1 questions of last 5 years only. For paper 2, read paper 2 questions of last 5 years only. For paper 3 and paper 4, do the same. So in this way, the last 5-year questions you have revised it at least 3 to 4 times, and anything that you have read 3 to 4 times will definitely click in your mind when the questions are asked. And believe it, at least 7 to 8 questions will always come from these last 5-year questions. Now 4 to 5 questions you will get directly from the last 5-year question of that paper. Like if you have read last 5-year question of paper 1, then you will get almost 4 to 6 questions from last 5-year paper of that paper 1 only. And if you have revised well in last 7 days and in last 30 days, then the rest of the 4 questions, at least 2 to 3 questions are there which were asked in other paper. But since you have revised it in last 7 days, then you have at least some knowledge and some grasp over the topic, right? So you will be able to write at least 8 to 9 questions very well with good presentation. One question is always left for God, because one question always comes a bouncer, and even if it's a bouncer, you have to attempt it to hit a big sixer, right? So but for that you have to be prepared for other 9 questions also, and this is the way, because you have to cover the amount that you can digest. All right, and 5 year is the bare minimum and bare maximum also that is needed to be read before examination, and if you do it, you will definitely pass, provided your presentation is good. And for good presentation, never write in paragraph, always draw diagrams, always use flowcharts for pathophysiology, pathogenesis, management, always draw boxes for headings, underline and different ink for subheadings, always label your diagram. No need to decorate your diagram, but label it, draw it with a single ink color, pen or pencil, but it has to be clean. And always keep in your mind that time is not enough. Time is not enough, so never get emotionally drained towards one question that you know the best, right? You have to attempt all the questions, you have to write all of them equally. So have a disciplined approach while you write all the questions, all the answers, so that you are able to attempt all the questions. Time management and presentation both are crucial apart from revision on the day of examination. So with this, I would like to finish my video, and best of luck to all the aspirants. Hope you do well in your examination. Thank you. Have a nice day.